I am so sorry I'm late. Start the stream at 4. Yeah, that didn't happen. Sorry about that. But we're live now. We're going to go run some trains. I need to make a bunch of cash on Railroads Online. So we're going to go do that. Get the game fired up. I Eat Dirt was here really early. X-Ray was around, but he's like, yeah, this noob doesn't know how to stream. How's it going, Silk? So yeah, sorry about that. I am like 15 minutes late going live, but we're going now. Let's see, one player. I don't think it matters if somebody could happen to see that password, but we'll turn that off just in case. And we'll see what kind of mood Railroads Online is in. It's been in a mood lately. Let's see. Let's get the TV going. There we go. It's black screen. Hey, Dallin. Or is it D. Allen? Welcome. Let me actually get you guys up over on my other screen here, too. Come here. Chat. Cut my face off. My nose! There we go. And then, let's see, over on my other screen. Pop that. Over here where it's a little easier to see y'all. There we go. Alright, to the game. That's enough shiny forehead. Hey, Quan, I'm glad you could make it. Sometimes I don't even make my own streams. This was supposed to start like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. The best laid plans, right? So if you've been following along the YouTube series, this is that railroad. And this is after yesterday's episode? Sunday's episode? Today's episode? I've completely lost track of time. Yeah, today's episode. It came out today. And I need to make a bunch of cash. We're broke. I have $44. So I spent what I had remaining on 4 more hopper cars for the coal train. And I was loading up beams to go back over to the coal mine, and we're out of logs. So we're over here loading up logs. And I'm going to try to do this without Railroads Online Extended, and it's going to be painful, and I'll probably end up firing it up anyway, but it tends to make the game crash with fatal errors. At least I think it's Railroads Online Extended doing that. We're testing that theory by not using it for a while. Holy crap! That's loud. Did my audio options get reset? Turn that way down. Let's try 20%. Was it 50? Back, continue. Hey, we're moving. Then y'all can let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, this is going to get nearly impossible to see. I think I came too far forward. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Let's try it. Where will the logs go? Who knows? Let's find out. These skeleton cars are too short. If I click you again, will you stop loading for it? Yeah, there we go. Stop. Alright, you back up a little bit. They're not fatal. Are they really errors? Alright, revoice. Come on, little Shay. Give a mighty shove. Need to throw a stick or two on the fire here, too. back, throw you down. Now how are we looking? Oh, we're nowhere close. Man, it is so hard to tell from the cab. Hey, Caden, how's it going? Jigoku, hope I said that right. And I'm not sure about the next loco. I think it's, is it the Tweensy? The Twinkie? The Twiddly? There's a name for one of them that somebody was telling me. I've had several comments. I think it's the last one. This one? You might be going for this one. The ET and WNC 280, coal-fired. Big, big, big. That'll be for just the coal mine run. And even then, I might have to change some curves. So we need like 7 grand just for that. And also I need some more money for some more cars. Where are you loading? The nowhere. Awesome. So that's why we're streaming today. I just I had some time, and I needed to grind out some money, so I thought I'd fire up the live stream and stream some Railroads Online. It's been a while since we streamed it, and as much as I hate to, I might have to. Now let's see. I think. Why are you going so slow there, buddy? I think I need the couplers about there. Tweetsy, we've got Tweetsy and Tweensy. one of those. Push, little Shay, push. I've got 20 of these skeleton cars on the back here. So even empty, it takes a little bit of oomph to get them moving. Yeah, man. And stop. Now, will you fill that car up, please? So it might take us an hour just to get this thing loaded. You can see it. It just keeps going. Lots of cars. Is it the fastest boy? It looks fast. It's ginormous, too. I like these little skeleton cars, but they don't line up with the cranes, unfortunately. You're just going with what Heist said? Tweensy? Tweetsy. Okay. One of those. Alright, we need to pull forward some more. Wonder if we could use car brakes. Let's turn you off. Put you on like 20%. And can we stop it with car brakes where we need to? It's a great question. Yeah, we can stop it with a car brake. Let's get this car finished, and then we'll pull forward. So we'll see if we can make that work. We'll just leave the loco on 20%. Yeah, what Franco said, that's what we're doing. How's it going, Franco? Hey, Will. Doing all right. Just got done with work. Had a little bit of time, so we're gonna grind out some cash, is the plan. Alright, so we want this middle guy to line up somewhat with that seam there. Just a matter of timing. So there's a car length. If I put the brake on. We're gonna stop quite in time. Let's get 2 brakes on. Nope. Okay, so we need way earlier than 1 car length. Yeah, we're way past now. All right. So fiddly. The joys of running a railroad by yourself. How long is the train will? I've got 20 of these skeleton cars on here. Alright, these 2 brakes. Luckily we have sound effects now. Very cool. Let's lock them both down. And we'll see how we do. Where are the logs going to end up? Crossing fingers. Use the loaded car brake to stop. Yeah, but then I can't really see much better than I could from the loco. Yeah, 20 loaded log cars. The Shay can handle it, though. Because it's downhill from here to the sawmill. I don't know what kind of grade, if any, it would be able to pull. Yeah, right, Quantum? I mean, it's designed for multiplayer, so... In theory, you could have an engineer and a brakeman. It would be easier. Alrighty. Which direction did I leave the engine going? I forget. The wrong direction. Alright, sweet. Movement is so slow when you're used to the faster from ROX. I'm gonna lower this just a bit. Whee! Lock and load. Alright, so we got 15% on the head end. Now let's try with stopping in 1 car length. It's going to work a little more reliably. I have to remember to run up and throw some wood in the fire, though. I should have done that when I was up there. Alright, let's lock her down. Oh yeah, 100% OSHA compliant, for sure. I got my MSDSs on everything. Even my coffee mug. Hey Edward, how's it going? Good afternoon. It is afternoon for me. I'm in Central US time, so it's 4:32. I know some of you are all over the place. Hope you're having a good day or evening, whatever it may be. Hey, you're not loading that car. Pull forward just a bit here. See if that does the trick. There we go. Oh, hey, you just dropped a log on me. The The problem is these cars are shorter than the standard log cars. The cranes are set up for the standard log cars. So you have to get it just right for it to load both cars at once. Sawing over here. Timber! Guess I put a telegraph office right on where the sound is coming from. Alright, we load it up. Move them out. Hit by a crane. Yeah, luckily there's no, like, player injury. Or I would be dead several times over. I can sort of see the front of the train and sort of see the back of the train. Get easier to stop because the engine's going to run out of fire. Yeah, I think that's going to bring it to a stop. Let's run up and get the engine fired. Before the fire and the pressure gets too low. Yeah, I really like the look of it, Edward. That's why I did this and got the little shay on here. But I'm going to redo the track from the sawmill to the logging camp. Because it's not very logging railroad-esque for the most part. It's kind of a straight shot up here with a lot of trestle. I want to redo that at some point. Alright, you are off. You are on. Hey, Butthead, how's it going? Yeah, we got 20 of these little skeleton cars on here. So we'll be able to fill the pond with one trip. Alright, let's see if that's close enough. It may not be quite far enough up. Yeah, it's not going to be far enough up. Where'd you go, Break? Got a lot of dead ends. Yeah, I like loops. Mainly because lack of time. It would just take that much longer if I had to run around the train all the time and turn the engine. Yeah, I saw Butthead in the latest patch that they had done something for performance with the beta. So that's good. Where's Beavis? You are off. Wagons, ho! What are we, halfway done? Something like that. But we get this loaded and we can just run over there and just fill the sawmill pond. Then we're going to be loading beams, which should be a lot quicker. Only 3 beams per car. So that's the plan. I'll see. I don't know for sure how long I can stream today, but we're going to get the logs loaded up, head over to the sawmill, put them in the pond. And then I've got 20 flat cars that need loaded with beams. I've got, I think 6 or 8 of them loaded, and I ran out of beams. And we're going to take those 20 loads of beams plus 9 empty hoppers. The goal is to get those to the coal mine. I'm not sure if we'll get that done today, but that's kind of the plan of attack. Alright, 1 car length. Best not be in a hurry when you've got a shay. Oh, is it default to DirectX 11? Catch you later, Will. Thanks for dropping in. So do you have to do anything special so it uses DirectX 12? I didn't notice any difference. Ew, train. We might need a little more throttle now that we're getting more loaded. A little further. And lock her down. Load her up. And let's go give her a little more throttle. Hopefully it doesn't start moving then. Yeah, I never had any problems running it, but I've got a pretty beast machine. So. I just wonder if it defaults to DirectX 11, do I have to like add a command line flag or something? Run DirectX 12. Okay, we're not moving, so that's good. Well, I'm glad I could help, Edward. I'm just a dude playing video games. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Slowest of the gear locos. Yeah, the little baby shay. Hopefully we'll get some bigger shays one of these days. Alright. Onward and upwards. Hoi! Hoi! I jump champion, 1873. Alright, 1 car links. Let's go ahead and set the brake. See how we do. It's slowing it down pretty good. This is probably my least favorite part of Railroads Online. The loading. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to stop. We'll just let her keep going. We need to get lined up with that seam right there. Yeah, in that particular case, it was good we weren't moving. It might not be up far enough. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that one's good, and that one's good. Sweet. Fill her up. We're getting there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars left. The skeleton cars all kind of blend together. 1, 2, 3, 6 cars left. 7 counting the spare. Or 8 counting the spare. I can add. I don't know how I'd even tell if I was running DX11 or DX12. Looks the same to me. I've got everything cranked up as far as it'll go. And I even edited one of the ini files so the track renders further in the distance. As many gripes as I've got with this game, looking good is not one of them. It's a good looking game. We're not moving. Did I forget a break somewhere? While I'm thinking about it, let's save. Yeah, we might just be heavy enough we need more throttle. Jigoku, I think the save file format is different, so make sure you back up your saves if you're going to test out the beta. I don't think they're backwards compatible. If you would happen to save in the beta, I don't think you'll be able to load it on the stable branch. But yeah, you should be backing up your saves anyway. Just as a matter of course. I always back mine up. Whee! Hey Adam, how's it going? Alright, now we're moving forward pretty good. We're gonna have to use more brakes. Get stopped, I would imagine. Alright, there's one car length. Let's go ahead and throw that brake on. See how we do. Throw two brakes on. We're sliding. Nice. Yeah, two brakes will get us stopped. One brake will hold us. Now we know. One brake to rule them all. If we can get the other train loaded, we'll have a 29 car train. Even bigger than this one. That'll be exciting. I'm hoping the Class 48 can run it over to the Iron Mine Mountain Yard. Then we'll tie the climax onto it to get it to the coal mine. We're poor. $44. Is this game still super janky? Heck yeah. It's on the beta branch, it's a little less janky with last couple updates. My locomotive, they no longer launch into the air when you get in the cab. And in the beta, they stay on the tracks better. But I had to re-rail this whole train because an update, they fixed something with like a rotation point on some of the models. So all these skeleton log cars were buried in the track. So I had to go re-rail all 20 of these cars and the Shay. That was fun. But yeah, it's still janky. Like if you look at the, well, they're inside the logs now. So here's the numbers for the side of the car. They're supposed to be down here. But for some reason they float above in this version. Probably because they reset the rotation point and they didn't reset the home point for the text. But we can still have some fun with it. If it gets too frustrating, I just quit playing it and go play other stuff. I've got plenty of other games to play. Onward, little Shay. 3 cars left. We are so close. The shade might actually get close to the grade. I'm going to have to be careful. It takes off down that grade. Have to set all the car brakes. Yeah, there's like, the brakes are kind of broken right now. There's basically no difference between 1% and 99%. 1% are full. Get the same amount of braking action. I put that and some other feedback on the Steam discussions today. Hopefully it'll get addressed at some point. No, Edward, I haven't tried the new bridge yet. I didn't realize there was a new bridge until I saw some screenshots. Is it in the build menu? Oh, it is. Yeah, cool. Oops. Continue. That might be too far up. Let's give it a try. So I'll have to find an excuse to put a truss bridge in somewhere. Yeah, D. Allen, that's one advantage of the beta, is stuff stays on the track a lot better. I have thrown stuff off going too fast around corners. But nothing like it used to be. Yeah, I saw it had some options there. We got steel gray, and then black on dark gray. That's a great UI choice. It's so stupid. Like, why do they do stuff? I don't understand why they just don't fix stuff like that. It would take like 2 minutes. Steel gray, steel red, steel beige. It's like the same colors. Oxidized copper, aluminum silver. Nope. Escape doesn't close windows like every other game on the planet. Okay, we should start moving in theory. Open widget. Was my internet crapping out? Looks like we're dropping frames. Internet, what's your deal? Come on, Spectrum. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm dropping frames all over the place. I don't know if you can even still hear me. Speed does matter, yep. Come on, Spectrum. Let me see if I can get a chat out. Okay, are we back? We quit dropping. We dropped 3,814 frames. God dang. I think it's smoothed out, so. The good news is they're putting fiber in my neighborhood, so eventually I'll actually have a choice between high-speed internet providers. Okay, we're not moving. We got to go check the train. We got pressure. Hoi, pull! Everybody push! Yeah, it's just getting so heavy. Couldn't move. All right, let's see if we can tell where we're at. It's gonna take some finagling. Yeah, we're back to green. I don't know what happened there, but it just dropped a whole bunch of frames, and then it evened out. A little bit of a burp. We might be able to hit it with this crane. Let's give it a try. Catch you later, Butthead. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Yep, I think we're going to get loaded up. Nice. 100 logs headed for the sawmill. You know what I don't have is my forest wind sound that I usually have. Music. Here we go. There's my ambient sound that I use in my videos. Woo! Sounds like we're out in the pine trees. Yeah, Edward, we're getting fiber here in the neighborhood. They just started putting flags down, marking stuff. So maybe in a few months I'll have an option. We'll see. Spectrum, though, I mean, it works most of the time. We've had it since 2004. Back when it used to be called Charter. And I've got, I think 500 down, 20 up right now. Works out pretty well. Alrighty, let's drop a save. Always a good idea. And let's head out of here. The little shade that could. Hopefully. Alright, how's the fire looking? Throw a couple more sticks on. Well, maybe one more. We just have to get to the sawmill. Alrighty. Ready, chat? I need everybody back to the back of the train, and y'all got to push, okay? Put your backs into it. I do use OBS, yep. Full speed ahead! Which in this case is about 5 miles an hour. Darn trees. Trying to look at the cool stuff. Yeah, we got a sunroof we can raise up. How's it going, Aaron? I wish it would save and remember that you had it up. I raised it a lot, but then the next time I load in, it's down again. Alright, we're heading down the grade. So I want to redo this. I don't like this. It was a means to an end, but what I want to do is like follow the mountainside up, more like a actual logging railroad. Nice tight curves and stuff. Well, someday I'll probably redo this. And it's going to be the tight part of the railroad. Like it's designed for the Shay and these little cars. So this is at least a 1% grade. But there's so much rolling friction now. Like, I doubt we'll even really pick up much speed, fortunately. Thanks for pushing, guys. You got us out of the logging camp. Let's see. I mean, this is a 1% grade, 20 loaded log cars. We should be flying down through here. But I'm glad we're not, because I don't know if my switches are lined up. And yeah, there are some beautiful models, especially the newer stuff, like the skeleton cars. They've got a lot of detail. Nice chains and bolts and stuff. Good stuff. I think I need to run it. Oh crap. I can't run any faster! No! No, we're lined up. We're good. We're good. Nobody panic. We're all good. Doesn't really matter, but I like to come in this way. Hey Bryce, how's it going? All kinds of peeps in here today. Alright, let's go ahead and get brakes on. And probably we're going to want a couple cars worth of brakes too. So this is a downhill into the log area. Well, that slowed right down. The brakes are way too OP right now. I liked how they were before. They were good before they broke them. Hey, is it Oyston Roland? Welcome. What about my fuel? We got plenty. We're just going to here, so I think we'll make it. Bring me all the logs. Oh shoot, I gotta stop because I've got a train in the way. Forgot about that. I can't go all the way like I normally would. Let's throw on a car brake. Stop! More brakes! More brakes! Whew, got her stopped in time. That train over there that's loading beams is so long it's crossing the track over here. It's okay, we can get a lot of it unloaded. Beautiful. Now we got beams. And then, yeah, we'll have to move this train before we head out. 2 long trains. You operate a streetcar? Cool. What kind of streetcar? Like cable or electric? Yeah, so we got 20 of these cars to fill up with beams. And then there's 9 hoppers on the back of that. So 29 cars on this train. It's a lot. Tell you what, I might break this train so I can go ahead and get the logs unloaded. then we can push the log train back out of the way. Alright, old number 4, how's your fire doing? You probably need some fuel. You burn through it like it's a cold winter in an uninsulated house. This thing's got a weird, like, double cab thing going on. It's a reflection problem or what? Whee! You can see. I think it's some kind of double reflection on the windows. Alrighty. It's electric. Cool. That sounds like a pretty fun job. You don't have to deal with too many stupid people. Like this engine and the Shay, and some of them, they actually put smoke out when they're idling. Others have no smoke unless you have a regulator on. Alright, are we clear of the crossing? I don't think we're quite clear. Let's go check. Nice. Alright, let's get the rest of the logs unloaded. Hey Luke, you drive some trams as well? I drive a computer. I mean, I could pull it with the brakes on, but it's not looking too good. Let's leave her on 20. We go find the brakes that are on. I don't remember exactly where I started putting them on. There we go. Okay, we're gaining speed, so I think they're off. But stupid people don't go to museums? Come on, Shay. You got this. I believe in you. See, that part of the train is on like a 2% grade right there. That should be pushing this. What's going on here? Let's double check. I didn't think I had any up here on. It is slowly moving. Ever so slowly. Oh, here we go. Another brake on. Found the problem, boss. Leave that on 10. That's cool, Edward. 24 tons is no joke. You gotta be careful with that kind of weight. Ouch. Uh-oh. Stuck. Whee! Oh, this game. Alright, we chewed through a bunch of logs already. Five more loads. Kind of wish that I'd given the Shay a little more regulator, but we'll get there eventually. $111 feet long. Pretty good sized tram. Alright, last car. Now we can pull this guy out of the way. Come on, little Shay. Show us what you got. Where we're going now. Parts flailing everywhere. Going 5 miles an hour. Heck yeah. Look at all the detail, though. Am I zoomed all the way in? All the eccentrics and valve gear and stuff. Pretty cool. Alright, now we're through the diamond there, so that's good. Put 5% brake on and just let you stop. And then we're gonna, you guessed it, save. I don't trust this game at all. Not one bit. Oh, it's pegged off at notch 5? They don't trust you, huh? After this pair, I'm going to see if I can leave this at like 10 and head back there. Get the brakes on in time. Oh, I think I might have waited too long. Let's go see. Yeah, waited a little too long. Plenty of fire. Back up a bit. Yeah, we can't stop it with 2, but I might have not stopped it quick enough. We'll see. That might work. It's pretty well centered. Heck yeah, we got it. $21 miles an hour. Yeah, depending on your track conditions, that could feel really fast. Brakes. All right, class 48. Pull us on through. Hey, Caden, I think we're going to get the Tweensy or the Tweetsy or whatever it's called. The big green one. That'll be our coal mine. Loco. Hopefully. So we're grinding out the money. I need $7 grand for that big boy. So I thought I'd do a live stream. Hang out with you fine folks. For an hour or two. I was going to just be running trains. I was going to be doing this anyway, so I know a lot of you like seeing the trains. It's fun to hang out live and chat with folks. $600 volts DC. That's right, you can't look at it. So if we just pull up. We go backwards? No, backwards. Whee! So we go all the way to the end of the list. This one. Big boy. 16,000 foot-pounds. Tractive effort. And I was looking, there's no flanges on the middle drivers. So I'm hoping it will handle the tight curves. Oh, does this lag the game out? I don't want this locomotive. The heck? Weird. It's okay if I move to the keyboard. If I try to rotate, it's like... Bruh. Maybe that's just the game being stupid. So I'm thinking that one. That's what I'm going to be saving up for. Though I'll probably buy one more hopper now that I've got the money. So we have an even 10 coal hoppers. What locos do I have? So we have Bessie that we started with. And then we've got a Shay. And we've got the Class 48. And we've got a Climax. Am I forgetting one? Yeah, I bought the Shay second. I think the last one I bought was... Yeah, so okay, so there's 4. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Betsy, and then I bought the Shay. I number them just 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I bought the Shay, and then I bought the Climax. I think it's number 3. And then I bought the Class 48, which is number 4. If we get big green, that'll be a loco number 5 for me. It's an excellent loco, Edward. You mean the big green? The Tweensy? It had a nickname. EBT hoppers still need work. Mine are up at the iron mine. Are they being dumb? I think mine are still up here. Take a quick look. Are they broken? Oh yeah, they are. And if you re-rail them, they just clip. Yeah, this is how the skeleton cars were. I had to re-rail all 20 of those skeleton cars. And the Shay. My other cars were okay. Man, so that means I gotta re-rail all these too. That sucks. Yeah. They're busted. Yeah, the trucks don't have any collision. Funny. Tweetsy. All right. Tweet, tweet, tweetsy. Got it. So you were off. Forward ho. Oh, I forgot to back up and get the rest of the train. Maybe I should do that. We're having a little trouble moving anyway. Oh, we couldn't be done yet. No, we've only got like half the train loaded. Yeah, I see that, Silk. Well, I guess we won't be running any iron ore anytime soon. I can't see the back of my train. We just back up by feel. Run! That'll slow us down a little bit. I don't know if I should still have a link on the back here. Or not. No, it's in here. Yeah, they do look. They do look a little derpy, just a tad. I don't want with the brakes on. Hey, catch you later, Edward. Thanks for dropping in. Gonna be playing the organ at a movie theater. You got some cool jobs, dude. Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Very nice. Some of the good Star Wars. Let's get her stopped. Take these brakes off. Run back to the front of the train. Run! Return of the Organist. Come over to the B-flat side. So many cars. See how much that slows us down. A little bit. Throw that on, and then stand by on the second brake. Second brake might not be needed. Awesome. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think we've got 10 more cars left to load. Yeah. Something like that. Got about half loaded. Then we're going to head for Iron Mine Mountain Yard. See if we can make it over there. I'm thinking the Class 48 can do it. Just one section of about 1 to 1.5% grade. I think if we hit that good and fast, we'll be okay. You are off. You are off. You were off too. Yeah, Luke. Well, luckily it's just me, so. I do occasionally run more than one train with Railroads Online Extended. Unfortunately, it causes fatal errors with the beta. Just randomly. Usually if you're throwing a switch. I've had it do it running loco too. Main thing I miss is the run speed. Having that fast run speed really saves a lot of time. I can just load these rolling style. Going that slow. It can probably get one on. You get one on too? Oh, nice. Fully loaded. We'll just load the next car. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a little track work and try out the new bridge. Find a spot for it somewhere. I've got 2 bridges over at Iron Mine Mountain Yard that cross the river. Maybe we could use it there. Now I missed that one. Let's see if this trick will get it. Oh, turn fast, turn fast. Woo! Just made it. Turkey track. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Cookies. Oh, we're gonna miss it. Dadgummit. Missed it. Try to get all fancy. This is Kerbo supposed to be bringing me some food. Not sure what time that's going to be. I'm starting to get right hungry. Alright, revoice. Whoa, calm down. There we go. See if that's anywhere close. See, the text is floating on these cars too. Hey, look at that. Nailed it. That brake is on. Usually call them dragons? I don't follow. Unless that was a typo. Alright, put you back on 20. You are off. There's the end of the train, right over my head. Let's see. We have enough. I kind of want to get that hopper bought. We have to run down and get it. Tack it on to the end of the train. Stopping? Load her up. Alright, let's go buy our 10th hopper. That one. So this will be 509. Oops. 509. There we go. So the text is correct when you first buy it, but then when you load your save, it'll be all screwed up. And order. Yeah, so that's waiting for us over at the yard now. Oh, I got you, Aaron. I got you. Cool. All right, 2 more cars. Then we'll probably just take the engine off if I can get my track arrangement over here is interesting. If I can take just the engine off, we'll just run the engine down, grab that other hopper. You have to train the dragons. I see what you did there. Cool, we're all filled up with lumber now, too. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can figure out... Now, let me get this loaded, take the brakes off. And we got to figure out how to get that hopper. I don't really want to take the entire train all the way over to the freight yard, but I could do that. There we go, loaded up. Alright, you are off. Let's get these 2 brakes off. We'll run up to the front of the train. Run! Oh, we don't walk on water anymore. That's new. Stop. Let's see. I need to go down this track. Go get that hopper. And then I could... Yeah, we can make this work. I have a plan. It's the punniest guy around. I just need to back up a couple car lengths. Not before dropping a save. Push! This train is so massive. Alright, so we need to back up. Basically past the crossing here. Here's the switch stand. Beautiful. Alright, let's head to the freight depot and grab our hopper. And I think my plan will work. We'll find out. Whoa, hang on! Here we go! Did I clean up the yard switches last time I was through here? That's a great question. Yeah, it looks like I did. I don't know if I've showed this on the video or not. I've got this little storage yard here with a Y. Just south of Sawmill. That's my cordwood car sitting there. Do the turntables work? I haven't used a turntable in forever. I know they were broken for a while. Guess we can try one and find out. Really hope they fix the brakes soon. Brakes are on off. Kind of annoying. Alright, let's see if the turntable works. Not that switch, this switch. There we go. Then you are aligned for the turntable, and the turntable is aligned for us. Alright. Turntables have been fixed, Alan says. Alright. Let's test that theory. Wait, can you ride on here and push? That would be... Nice. Eee. Let's just break the laws of physics. Oh, you have to keep it pointed that direction. Here we go. Probably faster than a loop, but more fiddly. Usually just turn the whole train on a reverse loop. Track it. It's a smidge further. It's looking pretty close. Oof. Yeah, we made it. Wasn't as closely aligned as it looked like it was. Alright, we got a link, so we're good. We just need to back into it. So that switch is correct. So let's see, next month, is the end of next month? I think Derail Valley Simulator is coming out. So looking forward to diving into that. I did buy Derail Valley a while back. Haven't really played it much, but I wanted to get it before the price went up. Because I'm going to be really interested in it once the simulator update comes out. Because then it's, surprise, surprise, getting to be more like a simulator. Oh, right. These cars are backwards, aren't they? When you buy them, they're backwards. I like the brake stand towards the front of the train, just because it makes me happy. No other reason. So this car is backwards, but that's okay. I can always just re-rail it, turn it around. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! 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 No! What happened? Thought I linked that. I messed something up. That was almost a disaster. Train runs away from you. I would have swore, yeah, there's a link in here. It just didn't link. For some reason. It made the sound again. Maybe I accidentally pulled that one out too. Clicking, some of the hitboxes are kind of weird. Okay, we're coupled up now. Yeah, how to cause a runaway. 3 easy steps. Alright, back over yonder. And then we gotta throw some switches. Check on my phone, see if my wife's headed this way with food or not. Nope. We got time. Hey, Sims Racing, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Hope you're well. Yeah, I don't think I can back it into the train. I don't think I have room. I wasn't setting up to do that. It was in notch 8. Is this saying crazy 8s? No, it's number 4, so we're good. It's not going to get away from us. The train may be so long, this plan may not even work anyway. Pull up here and see. Yeah, I need to throw some more wood in there. Ouch. Alright, so I want to go that way. Yeah, it's off of that track, so we're good. It's not quite far enough. There. Alright. We'll stick to my original plan. Not quite enough room to tack it on the back of the train there. Oh, hey, Sims, you pick up Ostriv? Yeah, Ostriv is a lot of fun. I've been playing that, it's kind of in the background occasionally. Might have to do a series if I can ever find the time. Alright, now let's look and see. I don't think I'm in the switch. Let's go look. Is the switch thrown? Yeah, see, I'm started down that switch. I need to pull forward a little bit, or can we make this work? It's not too bad. Maybe I can just back this in. I didn't think I was going to have room, but I might actually have room. Off to bed. All right, Sims Racing. Sleep well. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to have room, but this is actually going to work out, I think. Famous last words. I thought it was going to be past that switch. I thought it was going to be past this switch. But we're well ahead of that, so it's all good. Beautiful. Alright, now let's see if we can get connected back up to the train. Which crazy track do I need to go? I need to go back the way I came. This gets very convoluted. You're not looking at it from overhead. Back the way I came, and then actually have to turn the locomotive again. No, I need to go down this track, right? Because that's the one that goes over and hooks up to where the train is. No, we're good. We don't have to turn. Everybody clear now? It's my railroad, and I don't even know where I'm going. Alright, let's throw some wood in before we get too dead in the water here. Let's kill that light. That's thrown, that's thrown. Okay, I think now we can just back into our train and we're good. It's a nice theory. Can't see. Yeah, so we should be able to come through there, back through that switch, and then we'll be able to hook onto this. And life is good. All right, cool. Somehow I made that work. Yeah, that'll auto switch. Excellent. Whoa, number 4. Whoa. Okay. Brake on, regulator off, save button pushed. You're confused, Aaron? Yeah, that makes 2 of us. It's a lot easier when I'm looking at it from an overhead view in Railroads Online Extended. Okay, we have 29 cars, 20 of which are loaded. Let's see if we can make it to Iron Mine Mountain Yard. Fire temperature's up, water temperature's good, boiler pressure's good, we got fuel. Let's throw a little more fuel in. Don't want to run out halfway there. Alright, let's highball. Pull number 4, pull. We are on the move. Might even be pointed down the right track. I need to redo all of this. It's kind of a mess. This is on about 40%. See, do I still have... I still have that picture. I'd had a picture of the back over here. I need to redo it. It's a little convoluted. Hey, Steam Lance, I don't think I have any wagon brakes on. But, you know, stranger things have happened. We started moving at like 10% reg, so I think we're good. Better not fall off the string. Let's get back in the cab. Hey, Hellbound, how's it going? Yeah, old number 4 is tough. we'll make it. I don't know if we'll make it all the way, but we'll make it. There's no speedometer, so I just have to kind of tell by sound and feel when we're up to speed. I do kind of want to lay off till we get out of the sharp curve there. Still coming around the curve. There are the hoppers are starting to come around the curve now. I want to get going super fast because we've got some tight curves and a downgrade before we hit the upgrade. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up speed now. Easy, girl. Yeah, Steam Lance, I've used the cookie in the past. So we're using some different locos this time around. Climax is my main hauler. But we're earning money to get the Tweetsy, the big green beast. So that'll be, I think that'll be the next loco, and that's going to be our for our coal mine runs. But this 060 actually works really well for running stuff from the sawmill over to Iron Mine Mountain Yard. And then the Climax can take it on up either to the iron mine or the coal mine for now. So we got some tight stuff in here. And somewhere along here, I think after this corner, the grade really steepens up. So that's why I'm not getting too fast. Yeah, I really like the cookie. Used that in season 2, maybe? I forget. Tiptoe out over the trestle here. Probably just drift now because it gets really steep right here. And then this part over here that you can see kind of across the valley, this is about 1 or 1.5%. Right through there. If we have any trouble, it'll be on that stretch. I don't want to slingshot the cars off that curve. As soon as most of the terrain is through there, we're going to open her up. Let her talk. Okay, the hoppers are starting to come through that curve. Oh yeah, we're going fast. You can tell by the sound. Alright, let's open her up. Give her all the beans. Go, number 4, go. Confident whistle. Oh, she's already slowing down. This is not good. I don't know if we're going to make it. I have no more beans to give. Well, I could make it smoother, Steam Lance, but that's not the point. I kind of wanted to make this series, Season 3 here, is more sharp logging railroad style, so threw some sharp stuff in there. But we're pretty smooth going like to the coal mine. We're going to be running some mainline trains on that run because it's longer. So I want to be able to go fast. So I've got like one sharp section on that, but the rest is pretty much wide open. We made it. Good job, number 4. We're not speeding, but we made it. Message retracted. What's up, Frederick? Yeah, I didn't even need the sand. How's it going, Dark Winds? Yeah, the hamsters are running. We got all the hamsters in the wheel going. No problem for old number 4. Get her done. So we'll stop over here just before the yard. And that's where the climax will take over. There's no way this is making it up to 3% grade towards the coal mine. Not gonna happen. But we made it over here with 29 cars, so I'm happy. If those hoppers were loaded, we wouldn't have made it. But they're empty. They're empty as bound for the coal mine. Alright, the yard is right up here around the curve, I think. Yeah, so we need to get slowed down. On some brakes. Get some car brakes on to help. This is a heavy train. Alright, 4 cars worth of brakes, remember that. Throw the switch quickly. Yeah, let's put you in position. That'll work. I don't think there's anything in this yard, so we can use any track. There we go. We might stick one of the new bridges over here. Got the, that's probably a good spot for it. It's pretty straight. That's a curved. That wouldn't work. Maybe we'll do that before we head out. Two and a half to 5%. Holy cow. I tried to keep to 3% max grade on the coal mine run. But it varies because the track gets a little wonky. Like the curve, you can set it for 3%. But depending on if you're curved or straight, it's more or less. The game's just kind of weird like that. So I'm going to pull through to here and park this loco. And we've got the climax back there waiting for us. 4 cars. Thanks, Chat PA. Alright. Good job, number 4. You can take a well-deserved rest. While I take a well-deserved save game. Put this water tower in, or this sand house in like 3 times. This water tower in like 5 times, trying to get it lined up. You need throne. You are good. See how the fire is doing in old number 3. It's out. No big surprise. It's been sitting there a while. I'm going to fill it all the way up. It's a long ways to the coal mine. So glad this thing doesn't launch into the air anymore every time you get in it. That sucked. They had a way car. Hey, if I was doing multiplayer, I might. Much need on the single player. I'll just, it might work. We can throw the right switch. A little tricky since they're right together. Nope. Nope. I'm pointing at this switch, game. Come on. Nope. No! Stop it! If I look at this switch, the other one will go. Let's play Find the Hitbox. There it is. Nope. Stay over there. Okay. Exhaust is in sync with the pistons on the climax? Really? I didn't think any of them were synced up. If they fix that, that's pretty cool. Oh, it knocked us off when it threw the wrong switch. We'll see if it wants to back onto the track. How about it? Not so much? Okay. Well, we tried. Oh, this re-rail works so good. That back for the main. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, Texas Rail fan. We finally got it to the oil, iron, and refinery. Nice. Yeah, that would have been expensive if it was a real loco. Oh, excuse me. I've connected all the industries before. I don't know if I'll ever get there on this save. Oh, that's right. The stub switch doesn't auto switch. Yeah. You like you a little blue to noob, Frederick? Your railroad, the Santa Fe Central, is finally complete. Nice. It's a lot of work, so well done. Takes a lot of work to get them all connected. Alright, place your bets now. Is this train going to make it up? Wait! It switched the right direction. What happened? Rain? Are you being weird? Did they break the game again? Stub switch is broken. Alright, let's hook onto the train. I think I'll use the new bridge over there. So we'll do a little bit of track lane and then we'll head out. You got 3 new Cook 280s. Dang. I'm making the money. I'm poor. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember right, I tied down 4 of them. Yep. Stretch her out. One of these is a generator. Woo! It'll be that one. All right, let's go lay a bridge. Yeah, Texas Rail fan. That's why I'm not using it right now during the stream. I've had a lot of trouble with extended causing fatal errors, fortunately. All right, let's take this out. Let's take a look at the new bridge. I don't even know how they work. Are they like switches? Yeah, they're just like a fixed length. Okay. So they're about yay long. So this side actually looks pretty good. Let's just fix up this side. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, demolish, wink. There we go. Ta-da! You'd like to say yes, but you want the chaos. Got a massive fleet of coal-fired. Cool. Yeah, some people have got some huge railroads. I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately. Yeah, let's look at some of the other variants of this. Now that we have a spot for it. So that was the steel gray. That's the default. We got steel red. Yeah, it's going to be red, I bet. There we go. I like the look of that. We might do that variant. Let's look at the other ones, though. While we're here. Steel beige? Hello. There it is. Okay. It's kind of a browner beige color. I think this doesn't cost any money. Oxidized copper. This is actually the color of some of the bridges here around me in near St. Louis. They paint them this color. Yeah, Texas Rail fan. That adds a lot to it, having the sounds when you do things. It just adds a lot to the game. I like it. What's with the inside rail on the bridge? Yeah, it's a guide rail, like Luke said. It's just to help prevent cars from... Like, if you have a derailed truck, you wouldn't want to derail off into the river. So it can help guide stuff across your dragon. Make sure they stay on the track. Yeah, I kind of like that red, but was there a final version? Aluminum silver. That looks pretty nice. I think I like that red version, though. I'm going to go with the red. Nope. Nope. Wrong button. Steel red. Boom. I like it, chat. I like it. I'm not sure about the river, actually. I have an ambient sound playing in the background that I use in my videos, too. Yeah, there is a river noise. I'm not sure about the birds. I'll leave my forest sound off for a bit. Almost wish this track was a little higher, but it is what it is. Yeah, we got some bird sounds. Interesting. Is that just around the river? Maybe I don't need my forest sounds anymore. Here, let's get far away from the river. Let's go back over. Let's go here. We're not near the river or anything. Are there any forest sounds now that I have my sounds turned off? I hear my tinnitus. Delivering some coal to your coaling towers. Yeah, can you unload coal into them? I haven't even built a coaling tower. Oh, this has its own sounds. Oh, okay, it does. So that must be the delivery track. Timber! Okay, cool. So you can deliver coal to it. Nice. Now we know. Don't need that there. Oh, gee. Okay, back to making a run up the hill. Is there a slight wind noise? I don't hear anything besides computer fans and my tinnitus. So I'm going to turn my forest sounds back on. There we go. That's not in the game. That's external sound. But hey, we got river sounds and some birdies sweeting around the rivers now, so I don't remember that being a thing. Gotta run back all the way over here to my train. And we'll see if we can make it up the mountain. I've got this diamond here for those that haven't seen it before. These tracks both go to the coal mine. This is like coming into the yard going this way, and this is head that direction. And then they join up over there. So, a little bit of a funky track arrangement. Alright, we're lined up to get out of here. See if we can make it. Ooh, does the waterfall have a sound? Oh, the waterfall has a sound too. I wonder when that was added. I don't remember that being a thing. Cool. Alrighty, let's drop into the save since we put the bridge down. We got lots of fuel, got lots of steam. See if we can make it up the hill. $29 cars, 20 of which are loaded. It's going to be a struggle. Not sure if we'll make it. Oh look, you can go 100% regulator on the climax now. You don't spin out. That was the other big change I was trying to think of that they had done. Hey, JBmoo. Hope I said that right. Welcome. The tall bridge. Quick, F12. First time crossing the bridge. Yeah, I saw that Texas Rail fan. It's actually got a built-in track. Hopefully you can snap to that. I wish the, like the Firewood depot in places had that as well. Save a lot of hassle. Alright, we're going to start the big climb. Get some more steam going. Alright, we're leaning into it. Let's just run her wide open. See what happens. This is about 3% up through here. And it keeps on climbing until I forget where. A ways. Then we go downhill for a while. Then once we get over closer to the coal mine, we got a big steep climb to get back up. Yeah, it's real fiddly, Texas Rail fan. Real fiddly. Alright, well, so far so good. Slowing down a little bit. Got some curves in here, throwing us some friction. Gonna hit the sand as we head into this other curve. We say climax. You gonna do it? Throwing sand. She's not beat quite yet. This is full regulator with sand on. There's not much more I can do but hang on. Hope for the best. We might not make it if we had the usual lumber and beam combo. This is all beams. It's about all she can do. I don't remember where it levels out. Maybe up there? Come on, girl. You got this. Has anyone figured out the firewood depot? What do you mean? You can bring it, logs or cordwood to make more firewood, if that's what you mean. They just get delivered to the opposite side from where you pick up the firewood. At least that's how it used to work. I have not done that in a long time. Alright, what if we turned off the sander? I want to use up all my sand. There's enough 12. You can almost see all 29 cars. You might have to have some wood gone from all of the piles before it refills any of the piles, Aaron. I don't remember exactly how that works. So if you had one pile full, it might not refill until you take from that pile, if that makes sense. Yeah, just take it cordwood. I think that's the most bang for the buck for getting firewood. Alright, we made it. We're not setting any speed records, but we made it. Over in here, I think we start going downhill. We should be able to tell when that happens. How's our fire doing? Still got plenty of fuel. Let's see, I think this might be the steep turn part. Hey, thanks, Texas Rail Fan. Have a good one. Happy railroading. Yeah, this is the sharp part. Maybe a better way to do this, but this is the way I did it. Might be better to like build some trestle and cut through there somehow. I think we're in the downhill part, so let's ease off on the throttle here. See coal hoppers back there, so we should still have all 29 cars. I'm hoping with this load of beams we'll have enough coal we can load all 10 of those coal cars. Oh. More juice. Probably 40% through here. Kind of undulates a bit. This must be one of the uphill parts. So I just kind of follow the route they have, like, baked into the map, for the most part. Pretty nice run. Just a little concerned about the big green beast, if it'll be able to make that, that sharp S curve. I will probably do some testing before I bring it over here. And if it can't, I'll have to redo some of the sections where it'll be running. I used 40 meter minimum. I think everything can make it around. It's a pretty good sized locomotive, that Tweetsy, so we'll have to do some testing. Alright, still got a train back there. Awesome. Hey Tyler, thank you. Appreciate it. We're having some fun, just making some money today. Thought I'd fire up the stream for a little while. Wifey's supposed to be back here at some point with some food, so. Just checking in on the phone here. Looks like she is still at her at my mother-in-law's, at her mom's house. So we're good for a while. Well, Climax is a beast. It's not speedy, but it is a beast. It just pulled 29 cars, 20 of which are loaded, and then 9 empty big hoppers. Up a 3% grade with some curves on it. We still got the really windy part over here, though. This is a long, long run, which is why I want a faster loco. We're going to buy the big green beast eventually. We'll see how we do. I forgot to look. Do the coaling towers come with coal? Like the water tower comes with water, the sand house comes with sand. Does the coaling tower come with coal, or does it come empty when you place it? Because I may want to not sell Pull all my coal. I might want to start stocking some of that up. It's one of the bigger trestles on this section of the railroad. No, Jigoku says. That means it comes empty? It comes empty, alright. Thanks, guys. Kind of what I thought, since you have coal available. Fill it. The other question is, do you make money? I'm guessing no. You make money giving coal to the coal tower. Wind along the river, and then we're going to eventually cross the river over here. This might be a good place for another truss bridge. I think it's kind of straight. Maybe we'll throw in another truss bridge. No, the climax doesn't smoke when it's idling. I was wrong. Only some of the locos do. Yeah, I don't want to lose my momentum, though. We'll just keep on going. I've been using the EBT hoppers for iron ore, so I'm going to use the bigger hoppers for coal. And Steam Lance, we're headed towards the coal mine. So the coal mine is up there. You can just kind of barely see it. So we're over near the coal mine, getting ready to head up the big wiggly grades. That's the coal mine right there. We're in the valley just below it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jacoby. It wouldn't make any sense for you to make money, but some stuff in this game doesn't make sense, so I was curious. Alright, now this is curved anyway, so it wouldn't work with the bridge. Alright, let's start giving her the beans, because this is where we start heading uphill again. That'd be a good opportunity to throw some wood in. I want to run out. And this is going to be a tight curve. Tough, tight curve. Let's hope we can make it. I love these geared locos. Just got so much going on. Uh-oh. I don't like that change in pitch. Uh-oh. Sand. We might not make it up this hill. That's not sounding good at all. I think we're done for. This is supposed to be 3%, but it gets all wonky with the curves. It might be way more than 3%. Oh boy. Might have to take the hoppers up separately. Now I made it with the, but I had 5 empty hoppers last time, and I had like rails and beams. I made it that time. No, we're not gonna, we're done. She's done. That's all she wrote. We're gonna have to leave some cars at the bottom. So I might need a siding track at the bottom here. That's going to be the case. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Work with me. Good opportunity to check, just make sure we don't actually have any brakes on that we didn't mean to. Oh, since I'm out of the cab now. So we were coming around this bend here when you asked where we were. Now we're stuck on this hill, heading up to the coal mine. Yeah, man. I don't think I had any brakes on back here, but it doesn't hurt to check. We should just have the like 5 or 6 or whatever I put on up at the head of the train. So if we're gonna have to double this, then I'll probably want some sidings over here, like we got the yard at the bottom of Iron Mine Mountain. May want to do similar over here, in case we can't pull the hill. 6.5%. That's pretty darn steep. Alrighty, so after we cross the river, probably put in some passing tracks. It's fairly flattish here along the river. So where over here do we start getting flat? That'll work. Oink. I think that was a straight section I deleted. Yep, cool. All right, time for a little track laying. Oh, I don't have as much room over here as I thought I did. Alright, well, we'll see what we can make work. Might have to move some of this other track too. Oh, you run so slow. I'm used to Growers Online Extended. Increased run speed. Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, so what kind of curve do we need? to hug the bank over here. Trying not to do my curves too long because it gets really funky with the splines. Try to use like 30 to 40 meter segments. Try to keep the jank to a minimum. Alright, then we can tighten back up. Say back so, and then we'll tie this in. Come on, let me delete it. Yeah, something like that. And then let's throw switches in here. So we want a right. Come on, game. There you go. It's a 10 meter straight. That'll help the smoother flow. Join these up. Theory anyway. I guess he's running kind of fast. It feels so slow. Okay, now we just need to come back around. And it'd be nice to be able to turn an engine down here, so I might put a turntable in at some point. Let's get our other track here. It's going to use this for alignment. Maybe we'll freeform. See how that would turn. Problem with the freeform is it doesn't tell you how far you. Let's see how terrible this looks if we just eyeball it. Not the worst track ever. Yeah, I think it'll do. File that under good enough. We have room for another track here? Sort of. Gonna be a little janky, but different. We can always rebuild it, right? Are you ever really done tweaking your railroad? Yeah, that's not good. Got too much curve in here. That's looking better. Then what do we get if we just snap this in right over here? It's not terrible. All right. So let's bring those hoppers down. We'll stick them on that middle track. Already lined up for that. Let's see, let's just cut across here. Got my boots wet. Checking in on the wifey. She's not headed home yet. It's almost 7 o'clock. Where's my food, woman? She said she was bringing me food. She didn't specify when. Thanks, Luke. We'll see how it looks when we're backing a train into it. And I'm hoping we can make it up the grade without those 10 empty hoppers in tow. Because they're pretty heavy. Even empty, they're pretty heavy. Alright, how we looking here? Fire. Like you could use a few more sticks of wood. Alright, let's take the brake off the loco, and then you're going to want to slide downhill. Yep. Alright, good deal. So let's put those back on, and we'll start taking off car brakes. Maybe take off 2 car brakes, and we'll see how it goes. And I think we're going into the track. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Steam Lance, I was counting on that to hold us back. Oh boy, we were gonna getting way more faster than I wanted to go. Way more faster? Do you even English? Yeah, I can't see where we're at, so. There we go. Most of the terrain is down off the steep parts. I think we're going to be okay. I need to take these off and then run back there to the hoppers. Okay, we should have all the brakes off now. Run! Yeah, cool. So we're just headed in. Whoa! Start setting some more of these. Hopefully before the train runs all the way through the track. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Cool. Alright, so we'll leave those hoppers there. This may start moving again. Get back up front and get some power going. And I might have to use the track, the main line, to back up and get a run at it. Although with the climax, there's not, you know, much getting a run at anything. Should all be off. Confident whistle. Get all the speed we can muster before the majority of the train gets on the steep climb here. See how we do. How much sand we have. Let's get the sand back on. We started like slowing to a crawl on this curve last time. Really steep through here, I think. Yeah, see, these curves just throw the grade off so much. It's supposed to be 3% ruling grade, but I think we got some steeper bits. I think we're gonna be okay, though. Those hoppers, like I said, they're super heavy, even empty. We had 10 of them. So that was a lot of extra weight. Yeah, she's slow but powerful, Tyler. Be interesting to get the big green beast and see how it does. Similar tractive effort, but it should be faster. There's a bridge. We're heading up there. Look at the elevation difference. We'll be over there eventually. It is a tough climb, though. It's pretty solid 3% for a lot of this. Yeah, can you see the sand in this one? No, a lot of that's boggy. Yeah, we got about half sand. Okay, I've got a little bit of a curve here. The part I'm really worried about is there's a really sharp turn over here, and there's just no other way other than minimum radius to get around it. So if we're going to get stopped again, that's probably going to be the place. Yeah, enough extra steam for some electric power. It's just a solid climb from the riverbank all the way up. Is that a metric or imperial 3%? It's Kelvin. Alright, we're not inside the mountain anymore. That's good. Got some logging camps up here. Yeah, it'd be a good spot for it. Alright, there's the murderous turn right there. Hoping we can make it through there. It is brutal. $20 loads of beams snaking through the mountains. What a sight. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be 40 meters. Minimum radius. In a tight climb. And the cars get to rocking. I don't like it. Look at them rocking all over the place. Hang in there, train. Don't string line. It is a tough, tough pull. We're almost to that bridge I was pointing out earlier. So that's where we were just a few minutes ago, way down there. Here's the bridge. That'd be a good place for a truss bridge. Might have to redo this. Nice and straight, it's about the right length. Okay, we are almost to the coal mine. Fingers crossed. We got this tight S curve and then we're there. I think we might have made it, chat. Made it with all the beams, we just don't have any hoppers. And we are lined up to go into the track we want to go to. Excellent. Bleeding off some speed. I wish they would change the numbers here because they're backwards. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's a bug. But to make coal, it takes 2 beams, 1 rail. But you can store twice as much rail as beams. instead of the other way around. It's kind of silly. We got all kinds of beams. We just need, or we got all kinds of rails. We just need beams. Do this just right. We can unload 2 cars at once. Alright, something like that. Holy crap, we made it. Really wish it would put the newest files at the top. There we go. Boom. Do it. I want to just do a slow roll by. $25 and $19. Yeah, Betsy would probably be okay there, but nothing else. What kind of cars did you pull through a 19 curve? Most of these regular sized cars will derail on that. They can't do any tighter than like 40. That's why I use a 40 minimum. If you just had skeleton cars up here though, you could do 19. Yeah, we have to slow down. Slow down! Yeah, the problem is I had a bunch of my train hanging off that steep grade back there. So even at 10%, I was going backwards. But now that the train's up over the curve, remember I got 20 cars on here. Now that we're up over the curve, it's going really fast. Just don't want to overfill and waste beams. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, Steam Lamps, that's why I use the Shay for my logs. I've got the Shay and the skeleton cars. 'Cause I've got some 30 meter, maybe even 28 on some of that line that the log cars run on. Yeah, Jigoku, you'll have to redo that, because these standard length cars like this, they'll derail on anything less than like 40. Maybe 35, but 30 they tend to derail. Anything tighter than that's going to be a no-go. Somewhere I've got some brakes on. There we are. I think we're good. All right, mission accomplished. Hey, Solaris. Yeah, I like reverse loops. It just saves time. I don't usually have a ton of time. So for most of my industries, I've got the reverse loops. Yeah, we've got the skeleton cars, Steam Lance, so if we had some of the little four-wheel hopper cars, that would definitely work. I don't know if they have any plans for them. Alright, that one switch should throw. There we go. And we can take these back down the mountain. So how many rails we got left? We still got 18. Oh, it's still processing. So probably about 15 rails by the time it gets through those 4. So we'll need some rails when we come back up. Yeah, the little Shay Fred is a beast for sure. Earlier I was pulling 20 loaded skeleton cars with logs. So 100 logs. The little baby Shay. Alright, time to drift down grade. Yeah, I'm running the beta Solaris. Hey, Stuart. So I've got it set to partly cloudy right now, I think. I've done rainy and other stuff in some of my videos. Slow down. Don't get too crazy. Going a little too fast. Easy. Everybody stay on the rails, okay? We'll get through this. I might not have enough locomotive brake to hold this back. These are empty, but still there's 20 cars back there. Oh boy. Everybody hang on. Oh, we need some brakes. Let me back there. We need some brakes. We got ourselves a runaway train. Let's try 4 cars worth of brakes. Yeah, a lot of people were in that boat, Solaris, with the Unreal 5. I think somebody said earlier they changed it to it defaults to DirectX 11 instead of DirectX 12. But I'm lucky enough to have a beast of a PC, so it's been running it just fine. And all my PC specs are on the About page of my channel for anybody that's curious. There we go. We've got a little more under control now. Yeah, I've seen some videos over there, Steam Lance, with using a lot of steam power still. Pretty cool. Oh, I don't have that switch thrown at the bottom of the hill. We need to come in slow. Brakes! Playing engineer and brakeman today. Crazy train! Tarquint. Yeah, the graphics are really good. This is a good looking game. I've got everything turned up as high as it'll go. And I've edited the INI file so my track renders out further in the distance. That helps with the looks. We're not as slow as I'd like to be. I really don't want to plow into all those hoppers. Let's just start setting brakes. Give me all the brakes. There we go. That's better. A little more under control. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for some air brakes. At least we got a cool sound now. That's sort of holding it back. Let's see if I can run ahead and throw the switch. Hey, UK of Games, welcome back. And John, this is the beta. It's Unreal 5. It's the beta branch. So we got the new skybox and weather and stuff. Better physics. Alright, so I want you switched, and then you need to be switched. There we go. Just in time. Whee! Alright, let's get, I think I had one more car brake on. Yeah. Now we can, down here on the flat, we should be able to stop with just the loco brakes. And then hopefully the siding is long enough. It might not be long enough. Yeah, I might have to make this longer. Well, let's get down here as far as we can, and we'll see where we're at. Didn't quite stop in time. You need a pretty high-end UK if you're running the beta branch. Unless that latest patch helped out some. A lot of people couldn't even run the beta. Yay, the text is correct because we haven't loaded back in since I bought those cars. These, not so much. Hey, Tom Lambert. No, it is not moddable at this time. I don't know if there may be plans in the future for that. So yeah, we're fine. We just need to back up a little bit. It'll fit in here. And it does look really good. It is super buggy and janky though, so. Early access, all the standard early access disclaimers apply. The current beta branch is not too terrible. You get weird stuff like this. Text is floating above the cars. I was not thinking happy thoughts about Railroads Online today when I had to re-rail my entire 20-car log train. Because they fixed something in the cars, and then when they spawned back in, they were stuck in the ground. But it can be a lot of fun, too. Yeah, I would imagine that, like, closer to release, they'll be modding, but I can't remember off the top of my head if they've mentioned for sure. There will be mods. So I'm currently doing a YouTube video series with this railroad. And this live stream will fit in. It'll be in the playlist right after today's episode. We're just cranking out some money. Man, I cannot stop this train. It is so flipping heavy. Keep going back and forth. I can't stop it with just logo bricks. Even these empty cars. It's too heavy. Okay. I think we're in the clear. Got to open my sunroof. Yeah, hopefully I won't have to do that again. The re-railing. Can't see! Alright, we're past the switch. Let's see. Should we... I guess let's push the hoppers up the hill. That'll work. So I had to build this little storage yard here because I couldn't make it up the grade to the coal mine. From here up to the coal mine, it's really steep. So I built a little storage yard and we left 10 empty hoppers down here at the bottom of the hill. Took the beams on up. So that's where we're at right now. We gotta take the empty hoppers up, fill them with coal. Hopefully wife is on her way with some food soon. I am hungry. Yeah, she's not gonna be home till like 8 or 9 o'clock. Might have to have a snack. I'm gonna wither away and die. Oh, you gave up on the beta branch, Fred? Because of the re-railing? Hey, Siberian, all the specs are on the about page of my channel. But basically, it's on my gaming PC. It's an i9, I think it's a 9900K. An NVIDIA RTX 2080 Ti. And I've got 64 gigs of RAM. If you want to know any more than that, all the juicy details are on the about page. Alrighty, we had some breaks, I think, on the back end. Let's go ahead and give her some juice. We'll take the brakes off. Just this one car was on? Yep. Yeah. Alright, back up to the coal mine we go. Look at that. I've got really strong toes. Never skip leg day. So is it around 2% grand? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean the grade? So we're actually going up there. You can kind of see a building. That's the coal mine. We have to gain that much elevation. Hey, Richard Smith. Nope. Knock on wood, we haven't derailed any trains today. Well, no, I take that back. I derailed the climax because I couldn't get the right switch to throw because the hitboxes in this game suck. So technically I did derail the locomotive by throwing a switch under it. While it was sitting still. Just the points moving made it derail. Yeah, Fred, I think one of the latest beta updates, they changed it to default to DirectX 11, so a lot more people can actually play the beta now. Alright, so we probably only need, like, say 40%. Push these cars up. I don't really have any problems with Star Citizen UK. As far as client side. Sometimes it gets slow with server problems. I used to run Star Citizen on my old i7. Ran fine. Okay, maybe 60%? This is one of the steepest parts right here. Even my i7 wasn't too old, so you're talking out your ass there, buddy. You're always very confrontational, UKF games. Just calm down. Chill out. We're just playing some games. I was literally playing Star Citizen on stream the other night. And, you know, it was playing just fine. Except for it was so buggy, I gave up after an hour. Try to keep it to 2%, Solaris. It's not a requirement, UK. You're full of crap, dude. Go look at the telemetry matrix. There's plenty of people running older rigs. My i7 will play it just fine. Yeah, Siberian, we're running right to the ragged edge. We'll throw some more fuel in, though. Don't you worry. Luckily, you don't run out of steam pressure like as soon as you run out of fuel. Actually, how much money do we get? Yay, 1,600. Maybe I will just sell coal until we get the other loco. Then I can start filling up coal towers. Because the loco's going to come with coal, so it'll take a while before it runs out. Hey, UK, I'm 47 years old. And I've been using computers for like 40 years, so. Also, I'm in IT. I'm a senior IT engineer. So I know a little thing or two about computers. When you say it's a requirement, that's where I'm calling BS, because it's not a requirement. It's nice to have that faster hardware, but Star Citizen will run at 30 FPS on an i7 with a 980 Ti, because I used to do it all the time before I upgraded to this computer. And this computer will run it at 60 to 90 FPS, sometimes 30, just depending on where you are and what's going on. So you're talking out your butt, chill out. Yeah, Steve plants. UK likes to argue, I think. It's alright. Hey, butter miner. Ooh, butter. I like butter mining. Welcome. Glad you can make it. I don't stream a whole lot. Do some streams when I can, but work has been super duper busy lately. I got kind of spoiled with my last job because I didn't handle any production systems. So I wasn't on call. I didn't have to do any after hours stuff. This job I've had now for the last year and a half or so is different. A lot more demanding. What did you walk in on? Oh, just calling out UK Gamer on some BS he's trying to throw. It's okay. Not everybody's an expert. You just needed to phrase it differently. Saying you need 12th or 13th gen to run it at X frame rate. Yeah, I could get behind that. Saying it's a requirement, though, is completely wrong. Up-to-date Chromebook. I don't have any idea what it'd run. My kids use those for school, but they don't have any games on them. Okay, we finally made it. Mr. Climax. Slow and steady sometimes wins the race. Nailed that brake application, didn't I? Nailed it. Yeah, it's okay. I wanted to stretch out the train and go this direction. Yeah, there you go, UKF Games. I mean, I get over 60 FPS in Star Citizen, but not everywhere. Depends on where I'm at. Some of the volumetric clouds will tank the FPS on my i9. But I get anywhere from, 30 to 70 FPS. I'm happy with that. Especially for an alpha game. Hey, why are you having so much trouble stopping these hoppers? It's just 10 empty hoppers. What the heck is going on here? Did I burn up my brake shoes? I don't think they modeled that. Being awfully fiddly, though. Alright, let's use steam pressure to stop, and then we'll lock it in with the brake. Goodness gracious, train. Didn't think we were ever going to get stopped. Or drop a save. It's been a while. $400 coal in here. Nice. Load her up. Oh, was it out of air pressure? Did it accidentally turn the compressor off? Maybe that's what's going on. I usually have the compressor on. I might have accidentally turned it off. Didn't even look at that because it's always on. I think I need one more coal. Yeah. Whee! I knew something was up because it's like, it's not stopping. Oh, I went one over. That one. We wasted one coal. Yeah, how did my compressor get turned off? I always keep it at 10%. Oh, I was fiddling around with this earlier when I was trying to turn the... okay. I'm a big old dummy. I forgot I turned the wrong one when I was trying to turn the generator on earlier. So it's been off for a while. I finally ran out of air brakes. That makes sense. UK turned them off. You got a bunch of i7s. Yeah, I've got an i5, an i7, and an i9 all sitting here, and I don't even know what I've got in my other computers. Hey, look, we got some air brake pressure. Let's build that up, and we'll set it back to 10%. Word on the street is, you need air pressure for your air brakes. Yeah, exactly, Lambert. Get 30 to 40. Depending on the game. Like, Arma can feel good at 30. Other games, not so much good at 30. I don't know what I get in this one. It works for me. Feels nice and smooth. I don't know how it comes across on the stream, but on my screen it's nice and smooth. Alright, let's get that pressure built back up. I don't even know what it normally sits at. 110, I think. You can just wiggle the loading chute on the coal mine? I haven't tried that. You got a Raspberry Pi running into a Raspberry Pi? I mean, depending on what you're doing, a Raspberry Pi could be just fine. I had a 286, probably running at 4 megahertz with a 2400 baud modem when I went to college. Used to read email on it. Play Commander Keen. Back in the good old days. Alright, fully pressurized. Because we keep that at just about 10%, so we're not wasting steam pressure. Brakes are off. I bet we can stop now, chat. Struggles to even play Skyrim. Yeah, hopefully you can get a PC at some point. I know I'm very blessed to have a nice PC. If video cards weren't insane right now, I might upgrade this, but it'll be good for a while. This will eventually become my streaming and recording PC, replace my current one when I get a new gaming PC. Oh yeah, Stuart was, I think it was Stuart was talking about the wiggle trick. Oh, I didn't know it'd do that. I don't think the iron mine used to do that. That's cheesy. Does that work with the iron mine too? We get it? Ah, shoot. There we go. Pull! It's going to get harder to see, but I can kind of line up with this section there. I put in some bridge section. Make it easier to line up. Yeah, when Quake came out. Oh man, I used to have some of the best times. Quake LAN parties after work. That was good stuff. Remember I had a 386 DX40. The thing was a beast. It was faster than even some of the 486s at the time. How far we've come. I installed Microsoft Office one time from floppy disk. 3.5-inch floppies. If I remember right, there were like 65 of them. Naturally, like 1 or 2 were bad. Because floppy disks. I know, I'm old. Oh yeah, Tom, I remember the modems. Like I said, I had a 2400 baud modem when I first went to college. 2400 baud. It took a while to pull up a text email. Yeah, then we had like 14.4 modems, then 28.8s, then 56Ks. Then we were screaming. Yeah, I knew about the cubes because like the iron mine has the balls. But I didn't realize you could just wiggle the chute up and down like that. That's pretty funny. Oh, I'm hoping for a break fix someday. Someday soon. I miss having proportional brakes. Yeah, good old sleepover LAN parties. Having to get all your serial null modem cables going. Oh, my phone is going off. Does that mean wifey's on her way home with food? Hey, they're on their way home with food. So I'll have food in about half an hour. I can quit starving to death. It's almost 8 o'clock. I normally eat around 5:30. Up! Up, I say. Alright, 10 out of 10. Yeah, some of you guys are old like me. I like it. Back when you had a, yeah, like an OpenGL card, that's all it did. It didn't even do your regular video. Had the Voodoo cards, 3DFX Voodoos. Thought we were living large. Yeah, just you buy a game and it works. Those were the good old days. Hey, down. There you go. Good old AOL. They're free floppy disks. Got some gray hair, so you're, say you're old. I started going gray when I was about 15 or 16. I was probably fully gray by like 30. Good stuff. We've had some of that in the family, so it's kind of hereditary for whatever reason. Okay, we're finally half full, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're halfway there. Probably a good time to drop another save. Although, no fatal errors since I'm not using Railroads Online Extended. I haven't had any fatal errors. And we've been going for 3.5 hours, so to me that's fairly conclusive that Railroads Online Extended is the cause of the fatal errors, unfortunately, because I really like using that. See if we can still eyeball this. We need to be over this little bridge section right there, something like that. Netscape and Nokia. Uh-oh. A little too far ahead. Got exactly between two cars where it can't do anything. Well done. Yep, time waits for no man, UK of Games. You are correct. Apparently the coal has no collision. Come on, game. Whee! Wonder how much a load of coal sells for. I'm playing on the normal economic difficulty. The first like 15 or 16 episodes of season 3, I was playing on hard economic difficulty, but it just was so slow. I didn't mind the challenge. It just took forever to get anything done. So I went back to normal economic difficulty. Still playing on the realistic physics though. I like that challenge. Yeah, the good old Sound Blasters, Tom. You're really lucky you got the Sound Blaster 64. You had the separate audio cable from your CD-ROM drive. Perfect stop. Hey, Ganja, hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the stream. I'd recommend checking out some getting started videos. I've got an older one for like getting started Railroads Online. There's lots of other good ones out there too. A little bit of a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun. It's not being super frustrating. So my perspective is all off. I'm trying to line up with that bridge section so it's under the thing, but at this weird angle, it's getting harder and harder to tell where we're at. I'm not sure, Steamlance, how much they weigh empty. All that info is out there somewhere. Somebody's made spreadsheets. I don't know off the top of my head. I do know these cars are really heavy. Even when they're empty, they're really heavy. Yeah, Richard Smith. My mom was an Apple. She was the original computer geek before me. So to play PC games, I always had to go to my friend's house. So I finally got a PC when I went to college. Or no, I had one before that, when I was probably like 15. Yeah, we had the Apple IIs. Why is it pouring out on the ground when I look down? That's weird. And then we would move into the like the Mac Plus, and Mac 2s, and Mac Classics, and all those different Macintoshes. Oh, is the empty weight in the buy window? Let's go look. Yeah, it is. So 13,200 pounds. Versus like the state car is 8,800. So half again as heavy as the flat car. Plus a little more. Mega Race. That doesn't sound familiar. Alright, I think we're going to just get this train loaded, then my food's going to get here. Probably call it quits when they get back home. The rest of the family's headed back. I had to work today, so they were out running around doing stuff on their own. Yeah, we're going to call that maybe close enough. 3 more cars. We have plenty of coal. Yeah, we got plenty of coal. We got trains and trains and trains worth of coal up here. I did it again. I stopped right between 2 cars. Well done. Oh yeah, the sharp cases, Butter Miner. Yeah, when I got out of college, I ran my own computer store for about 4 years, doing build and repair and all kinds of stuff, website hosting, and yeah, those cheap stamped metal cases, those could really get you. They would lay you open deep. Kind of fiddly. This is where Railroads Online Extended comes in really handy, because you could stand down here and run your train. $15.5 tons. I guess, depends on, yeah, oh, Imperial tons. UK tons, gotcha, yep. Here in Missouri, we use 2,000 pounds to the ton. So 13,000, it's just under 7 tons US. So the buy screen is in pounds, but then the freight's in kilograms. Or did I read that wrong? Wasn't the buy screen in pounds? Yeah, pounds. Okay. Weird. Yeah, remote feature would be nice. I think Steamland's met about 7 tons. Nope, nope, nope. Forward. Forward ho! Tree, you're in the way. Can't see what I'm doing. Which tree was that? Almost hit L for logging. That's not the right key. Oh yeah, it is in both. I just looked at the first number. There we go. Might be close enough. Some Halo on the 360. When I was dating my wife way back in the day, she had a Nintendo 64. I used to play some GoldenEye 007 on that. So I actually found an old one and I got it, and it had GoldenEye with it. So we have one now too. She wasn't really interested in playing though. She doesn't really game anymore. She used to game till we had kids, and then she lost interest. Look out for that tree. George of the jungle. I'm getting hungry and weird. I did not watch the Halo TV series, no. Game saved. Oh, it is doing autosave. I thought that got turned off. Glad that's actually working. Star Wars Pod Racers Episode 1. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Oh, we're out of fuel again. Dang, Climax. You were going through the fuel. I don't need too much to get down the mountain, so we'll just throw a little bit in there. Okay, last car. I'm gonna get the least amount of angle possible on that, so I can tell what's going on. Yeah, each load of coal is like 11 tons US, so 18 tons loaded. So 180 tons A lot of weight. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of console games, Butterminer. Played a little bit of like Mario and stuff like that, but we never really had a gaming console, but some of my friends did. And then I've always been just kind of a PC gamer. I was pretty much flight sims for a long, long, long time. That's pretty much all I played. Then when the DayZ mod came out for Arma 2, I kind of got into survival gaming. Started branching out into other simulation type stuff. A while back, somebody on my Discord was like, hey, you should check out this game called Railroads Online. You like trains. So I looked it up on the YouTubes. Oh yeah, it looks kind of interesting. So I got it. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I think I'll make a few videos on this. And then you people showed up. My YouTube channel quadrupled in size over the next year. It was craziness. Craziness. Alright, let's save. Full load of coal. Very nice. Let me see where my food's at. How much time do we have left? Another day older and deeper in debt. Indeed. Sims 1 and 2. Let's see. They are... Oh, they're coming home that way. Yeah, they're probably like 15 minutes out. Let's head down the mountain. How long has it been out now? I'm not actually sure. Let's go take a look at the store page here. Railroads Online. Hello? Steam? Steam? Yeah, Steam doesn't want to play nice. Full speed ahead! Okay, back down the mountain we go. $1,000 hours. Dang, UK. I don't know how many I have. Steam does not want to play nice. Oh, there it goes. Came out October 1st, 2021. So coming up on 2 years. Year and a half or so. Alright, let's get all the brakes back on. We'll see how this goes. I have a feeling I should just run back now and start putting on car brakes. And we'll see how that goes with 2 car brakes on. I can take the loco brakes off. That might be too much. Maybe 1 car brake? So 1 car brake and the loco brake. Come here. 1 car brake on. We'll see how that goes. Actually, can I stop? Ah, maybe we'll go ahead and put in one of those bridges here. Oh, wait. Can they not be on a grade since they're like switches? Oh, bummer. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and stop here. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They can't be on a grade, right? They snap in like switches. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get a bridge in here without screwing everything up. Drop a save. 681 hours. Is that what mine said? I wasn't even paying attention. No, 366. I'm a lightweight. Do-do-do-do. So let's do oxidized copper up here for fun. Hello? Like to connect? And has connection, please. It may not be long enough anyway to get across the gap here. Okay, it doesn't like me. There's no like support legs though. Does it have to have something on the other side to support it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't want to go in there, so scratch that. Put the that girder ridge back. Okay. The car brake does hold us back. Oh, you gotta rotate it like you're putting it on backwards? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, already moving. I didn't have to do that at the other spot, I don't think. I'm gonna get a little help on here. I'm gonna leave that car brake on. This is kind of a shallower grade right here, but once we get around this curve, whee! You see how much lower that is right down there. This is the wild ride part. Dang, we're running out of fuel again? Okay, fine. Have a bunch of wood. Yeah, that car brake is holding it much better than I expected. There, so that brake is on 1%. It's just as effective as full on. I really hope they get it fixed out for that soon. Hey, JD and Radiator, how's it going? You're just tuning in. We're coming up towards the end of the stream. I've got some food coming in here. Wifey's inbound with some food. I'll be calling it quits, but as always, you can go back and watch the video. We've just been earning money. This ties in with the current YouTube series, so I'm going to put it in the playlist. It'll be like episode... What are we at, 18? It'll be like 18 and a half. Something like that. It'll fit in between the edited videos. Just earning money. We're up to 1,600. Not a ton of money earned, but we got a bunch of money right here. 10 coal cars. Okay, now we're starting to get fast. Loco brake back on too. Except not 100% because that just locks it up. There we go. Now we can kind of keep it under control with the loco brake. So yeah, we're just earning money. Where the next big purchase would be the big green beast, the Tweed Sea, I think it's called. So we're tiptoeing down the mountain here with 180 tons of coal. So I'd like to set this brake at like partial. But right now they're all or nothing. Fortunately, like I set that at 1%. and it'll be just as effective. I've reported that as an issue along with, I think, a lot of other people on the Steam discussions, so hopefully it'll get some attention. See, that breaks at 1%, and it's still almost stopping us. I'm not sure when they broke that. It was broken sometime during this beta. I don't think it was like that when the beta first came out. Williams at 970 hours. Dang. Wheels are going to be square. Yeah, I backed off the brakes. This is a gentler part here. Solaris, the long hauler rail fan. I hadn't read your whole name before. That's quite a mouthful. I use OBS to capture and stream, and also to record. And then I use Vegas Movie Studio or Vegas Pro Edit, or Vegas, however you say it. Yeah, we need some new brake shoes for sure, Butterminer. Yeah, we're heading into the steep part, so let's go back and get this car brake back on. Come off the loco brake. We'll use that to assist. Oh, maybe I wasn't to the steep part yet. Oops. Sorry, we're still going pretty fast as far as the climax is concerned. A virtual rail fanner? I guess. I mean, sometimes I rail fan when I'm running Run 8 and stuff, just to watch the trains roll by, if that's what you mean. As far as prototype stuff, I don't really do any rail fanning prototype-wise. Maybe I'll do that when I retire and have more time on my hands. Now we're doing, oh, here's the steep part right here is where it really drops off. Yeah, so let's get some loco brake on to assist. It's a cool waterfall over there. I don't know if there's any reason to go to that waterfall rail-wise, but it might be worth a look sometime. The most dangerous railroad of all time. Fedora Railroad. Oh yeah, we're fast. I can tell by the shops. Let's get some brakes on. So we're going to pick up those empties at the bottom of the grade here, but that'll be for another time. I need to wrap the stream up here. My food's going to be here pretty quick. Virtual Railfan channel. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. I have watched some videos from... The channel name is escaping me. He's down in Florida, I think. He does some really nice Railfan videos. Oh yeah, well if Heist is involved, I mean, that's just danger right there. Oh, I can't run fast enough. It's okay, we'll take the siding. Where am I? We can take the siding, it's no big deal. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You just had one of those on, right? Yep. Boink, boink. So we'll roll on through, we'll grab these empties, and then, yeah. The journey continues. Pretty happy with this storage yard. Just threw it together ad hoc, but pretty happy with it. Hey, Siberian, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. I'm going to wrap it up, folks. Just checking on my phone here to see. Yeah, my food is like right outside the door. They're pulling up. So, I will catch y'all later. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it may be. And I'll see you in the next video. Should be out Wednesday. Take care.